We're about ready to go into space, everyone. Okay. Well, you've heard me say it many times. There are school districts, and then there's the Ballston Spa School District. Before this morning, we were talking about this, and I said, you know what? If I had children of school age, I'd move to Ballston Spa just so they could go to the school district there. We've been involved many, many times with so many programs there. And man alive, what a school district. And we are about to prove it to you yet once again. There's a program called Odyssey of the Mind. Been around since the 70s. It's a program that challenges school-aged adults, young adults, that's you, to use their mind in a very imaginative way, in a very competitive way. And this is the team. This is the Odyssey of the Mind team from Ballston Spa, who not only made it through regionals and made it through nationals, they're about to go to the global competition,
That's right.
which for some reason is in Iowa. Why couldn't they pick Paris or something? London, Iowa? Okay.
Luxurious Iowa.
Luxurious Iowa. That's great. Now I'm going to introduce my guest to you. This is George Danison. Welcome, George. This is Grace O'Connor, and this is Tim McQuade. Welcome
Hello.
to all of you. Obviously, you got to be very creative because you decided to form a team to enter this competition. You know, George, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
How does one enter Odyssey of the Mind competition?
Well, there's a registration process I don't know a lot about, but a team has to have at least 5 members.
Okay.
5 to 7 members. And
what's the criteria? They're categories?
Right.
You know?
There are categories,
okay.
There are 5 different problem types that you can choose from. Right?
Okay.
And so there's all sorts of types. There's like a structure, a vehicle, a technical, a classical, and there's the performance problem, which we do, and we've done for a couple of years.
So in other words, if a school wants to enter this program, they have to decide which one of the problem-solving categories they want to participate in.
Right, exactly.
It could be technical, it could be structural, classic, I think you said to me, right? There's even that one. Mm-hmm. But then there's performance. I think we struck gold here, didn't
Right,
we?
yeah.
Grace, so you and the team decided that performance was going to be the category you were going to jump in, right?
Yeah, performance works really well for us because we really have this opportunity to showcase not only like our strengths in visual art, but our humor and just the way we interact with each other. So it's a good fit for us.
What was the criteria in the performance category? What's the problem, Tim?
Well, the problem this year is called a stellar hangout. And what we have to do this year is we have to have at least 3 team-created aliens, and they all need to have different planets they come from, different backstories. And one of them has to be not just a team member in a costume.
Right.
So it can be like
Like
giant
a puppet or something?
Oh, yeah.
We did
Yeah.
a puppet.
Right.
Oh, real normal stuff here, folks. No problem there. Okay, now you got my imagination going. So you have done this. This skit has to be 8 minutes in length, right?
8 minutes long.
You
No
have to
more.
create everything. What does that mean?
Well, we are given a bunch of guidelines and regulations or requirements in a problem packet that we have to fulfill, like the 3 required alien characters.
Got
and
it.
so, right.
Now, do you have to do costumes? Do you have to do music? Do you have to do scripting? You have to do the whole thing,
Everything,
right?
Everything.
yeah.
No
What
outside
kind of a
assistance.
challenge is that, Grace?
It's a lot. It's working with 6 other people on a team. You know, you all have to come to agree on something and put together something that you're proud of, which this year we've done. I mean, we have our we have a 2D to 3D map, which is an 8-foot-long table that has just these unbelievable elements that begin completely flat and become 3-dimensional throughout the skit. We have our puppet stands almost 8 feet tall. Everyone's in a full costume with makeup. I mean, we hit every base. Everything we do, we think about as much as we possibly can.
I've got it. So, and each one of you are also playing a part in this 8-minute skit.
That's
Now,
right.
I don't know, call me crazy, but Swimper.
Swimper.
For some reason just comes to my mind. And I have a feeling that Swimper is amongst us, isn't
That's right.
Isn't
Swimper
it?
is one of our alien characters.
And might
sitting-
Swimper be any one of the 3 of you?
I think he might be right on
Swimper.
You're Swimper. Okay, tell me about Swimper.
Swimper is a squid-like creature from the planet Geek Tour. He's very smart, and he's very good at gambling and manipulating people. And he always gets his way.
Sounds like politics to me, by the way, but maybe that's a whole other subject. Oh, that's pretty creative. So you being Swimper and the team have to really create the character, create the background, create the backstory, design the costume, and then sort of figure out in this 8-minute skit what role Swimper is playing, correct,
Yes.
Demento?
Yeah.
Wow. I told you this was interesting. By the way, we get a chance not only to see the full 8-minute skit, but to also attend a fundraiser to help get them to Iowa. I still can't figure out why you're not going to Paris. But if you're going to go to Iowa, they've got to get there. And believe it or not, they actually have planes that fly to Iowa. This is at Iowa State.
Iowa State
Now,
University.
you ready for one other shoe? Do aliens wear shoes? I don't know. But shoe to drop is that 800 teams from around the globe are going to be in Iowa, and Ballston Spa is going to be there. Well, sort of Ballston Spa, I guess, right?
Yeah.
This is exciting. Now, the fundraiser is May 4th, which is a Friday
Yep.
Yes.
in interstellar time, at the First Presbyterian Church in Ballston Spa, which is right downtown?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, right. Across from all those county offices.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, everybody knows that. South side of town, I think it is, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that right? South side town. Okay, good. We have the coaches over there off camera. And you're going to be performing the skit, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
In its entirety?
In its entirety.
We'll actually be doing it 3 times, and
Okay.
the fundraiser will go from 5 to 8. So we'll have 3 times where we're performing the skit for people to watch. We have some
Right.
other friends that are going to do performances. You know, do a whole artistic center at
Right.
the church for the night.
Well, you know what? There's nothing more precious than our imaginations. And, if challenged, you can turn into a scientist. You can turn into a mathematician. You can turn into a musician. You can turn into a social worker. You can do whatever you want if your imagination has been challenged. And Odyssey of the Mind is probably the best program I've ever heard of to challenge your mind. And Ballston Spa, these 3 young adults have managed to make it through regional, state, national, and they're going to the global competition. Are you excited about this, Grace? I mean,
I'm so unbelievably excited. This is an incredible opportunity to meet teams from all over the world.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Okay, let's get them to Iowa safely. Let's get them out there so they can win, and let's get them back home again. So May 4th, head down to Ballston Spa or up to Ballston Spa, wherever you happen to live, and support it. It's at the First Presbyterian Church. And what time did you say it was, like 5 to 8 or something?
Yep.
5 to
Okay,
8.
5 to 8 on Friday night. You got to get over there. You got to see the skit. I'd love to know what you think about it, and let's show our support. Well, George, Grace, and Swimper, I'm really glad you took the time to come in to talk about this. I think this is the most exciting thing, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you for having us.
You got to win, you know. The universe is depending on you. You going to win?
Yes.
I don't know. I hope so.
Okay. Does Swimper talk in any particular language? That's the last thing. We're out of time. Does it? Give me
He
a...
speaks in English, but he has a very nasally voice.
Oh, he does. Okay, good. We're in for fun. Okay, good. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Great to
you.
meet all of you. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.